6:49 this morning. People in central Georgia and especially Lawrence County may know the name Dubose Porter. He served 15 terms in the Georgia House of Representatives, and his dad served as the mayor of Dublin. The Porters have called 195 Bellevue Road home for more than 60 years. And as Suzanne Lawler shows us this morning, it's a rather fascinating space.
Well, it's like having nature's cathedral right here.
Homeowner Dubose Porter is talking about the majestic trees that gently drape his property. You can see them from almost every room.
These oak trees were actually brought up from coastal Georgia back in the mid-1800s.
These are what's left of hundreds of trees planted to eventually build ships. And that plan didn't work out too great because this species doesn't grow with speed. The next owner built the home in Oak Grove that you see today.
The style of the house is more of a turn of the century right prior to Frank Lloyd Wright, where it started having a touch of craftsman in the architecture.
The gentle winds from those branched out centurions waft into the hallways of this home. Dubose grew up here and raised his 4 sons in this space. And through the decades, dating back to the early 1900s, a lot of things have stayed the same.
Growing up here, we still use the radiators. Things that you see with the bevel glass, it's just hard to get anybody that can make stuff like this. It's so great to have the kind of hardware that's still original and just a good place to keep your good drinking glasses.
Drinking glasses with little shamrocks on them. Dubose is to Dublin as a banister is to a staircase. He served almost 30 years in the Georgia House.
Those from every time of each term, they give you a different certificate.
He says this sitting room fits his needs for his love of books and politics.
So I've kind of got a Georgia selection over here.
Big barn doors hide a majority of the space from Bellevue Road, but Dubose loves to entertain and welcomes folks in to show off the timbers.
They can't believe that it is as well preserved as it is.
After 6 decades, Dubose knows every detail like the back of his hand. But most days, you'll still find him outside on the porch, taking in the beauty and basking in a home full of history.
I think about the age of this house, but how comfortable it is. But I've kind of gotten old and comfortable myself, so this house and I get along just right.
Suzanne Lawler, 13 WMAZ News.
A lot of history there for sure. Dubose says the property used to stretch to what is now the Dublin's Veteran Administration Building and the Dublin Mall.